Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State has cried out that he is targeted for elimination by a group of Fulani elites. Okay, this story has been going on for a very long time. He's been coming out to tell us what he has been experiencing. I could remember a time also where he said he went to his farm and all of a sudden he started seeing some kind of movement, and all of a sudden they started pursuing him and he was running, and it got clear to him, yes, that they were really after him. But at the end of the day, I think this man was still around. Abakiari. Abakiari was still around. He had not been arrested. So he gathered after 2 weeks. Because normally as a governor, because a lot of things were really shrouded in secrecy. As a governor, for somebody who has that kind of, who is, occupies that kind of position, do you know that he didn't even take action immediately? It was after 2 weeks. They did some things and they say, oh, they saw some fishermen around that area. They arrested them. Only God knows how they did that. But they just, all we knew is that they just had to do that so that it won't be as if, it won't look as if, oh, the government did not see anything. And you know that he has been complaining that they have not even allowed him to see the president for the past 4 years. He has not been able to see the president. And some people are saying, oh, that's good for him. And why is it that he's only not him not being able to see the president, just the punishment because of the way he has been speaking about this Fulani this, Fulani that. And I think there's this war between him and the former emir of Kano, Sanusi Lamido. He's been complaining about a group of Fulani elites headed by the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, okay, CBN, Lamido Sanusi. Also, who stated that the allegations by the group against him is a desperate attempt by the group to set him up for hatred, vilification, and attacks. Speaking at a World Press Conference, the state governor said, my attention was drawn to a write-up signed by 52 personalities of Fulani extraction led by the deposed Emir of Kano, Lamido Sanusi, in form of a letter to Mr. President. The group, which refused to give itself a name, accused me of being responsible for the recent killings of some pastoralists at Akwanaja, Doma local government area of Nasarawa State via bomb attack. They tried to link the Benue State livestock guards with the killings, claiming that the pastoralists were bombed on their way from Benue to Nasarawa after they had retrieved their cattle. Okay, yes, I understand that. I understand that story. I remember the story anyway. The group maliciously accused me of carrying out genocide against a pastoralist. The dethroned emir Sanusi did not stop at that. He made a video in Hausa in which he maligned me and called on Fulanis to consider me as their enemy while urging those in Benue State to vote against me during the coming elections. He, however, stated that I consider these allegations and blackmail targeted at my person and the government of Benue State as part of a grand conspiracy by enemies of the state to eliminate me. Since 2017, when we enacted the Open Grazing Prohibition and Ranches Establishment Law, I have escaped 7 assassinations attempts. Those behind the evil plots have not hidden their motive. They have made me an enemy for choosing to stand by my people and defending their right to life and freedom. You will recall that on the 20th of March 2021, I was attacked by Tiomu along Boko Road by herdsmen. After the attempts on my life, a group named Fulani Nationality Movement, FUNAM, issued a press statement taking responsibility for the assassination attempt. They said I escaped because of a technical error, but that I wouldn't be lucky another time. They vowed to get me all at all costs. The recent utterances of some personalities such as Lamido Sanusi have revealed the true identities of those behind the sinister agenda to eliminate me. But my life is in the hands of God, and only He can permit anything evil to come my way, he stressed. While narrating some incidents and plans by the Fulani to take over Benue State, Governor Ortom'S said the Fulani vowed to mobilize Fulanis across the West African sub-region to invade Benue. Benue State and stop implementation of the law, which is anti-open grazing law. They actualized their threats on the eve of the 2018 New Year when they carry out simultaneous attacks on Guma and Logo local government area, killing 73 people whom we painfully gave a mass burial in Makurdi on January 11, 2018. Fulani Esme attacks on my people in the last couple of years have caused a devastating humanitarian crisis, resulting in the killing of over 6,000 Benue people and the displacement of about 2 million others, with many living in internally displaced persons camps. Our people have suffered the organized genocide marks in terrorism not because they do not know their attackers. Benue people know those who are visiting them with unprovoked violence and killings. But as law-abiding citizens of Nigeria, we have chosen to sustain our belief in the conventional security agencies of this country. Now the enemy has turned round to accuse our people of being the aggressors. Their aim is to blame the victim in order to launch more attacks on the state. Let me tell the dethroned emir of Kano, Lamido Sanusi, and his conspirators that I cannot be intimidated by any of them. I hold the mandate of Benue people, and my allegiance is to my people in respect of the Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria, which gives states as federating units the power to enact laws for the good governance of the people. I have nothing personal against the Fulani. When I heard about the bomb attack in Doma, in which pastoralists were killed, I visited my counterpart, the governor of Nasarawa State, Governor Abdullahi Sule, and sympathized with him and his people over the loss of his son and victims of the bomb incident, Governor Ortom insisted. It's only God though, this country, the more you look, the less you see. I think we did something, we talked about this issue of these S-men who went to rescue their cows and or the cattle from Benue State. And after they left, they got to their place. They were already there before the airstrike came. And I don't know why this man has been going through all these things in that same Benue. Buhari is not saying anything, he's been keeping quiet. So I'm even surprised that Sanusi is even talking in this manner. Now they are making the man an enemy of the Fulani. Like he said, they are saying all of this so that they will be able to attack them the more. Don't worry, God will protect you in Jesus' name. He will protect himself first, correct? Where Ortom is suffering from paranoia, he needs medical attention. What of you, wicked man? You deserve it when in the actual sense you are biting the fingers that face you. How? But the fingers are actually slaughtering his kinsmen. Can you imagine? That's why you should tell your people not to vote for Fulani again. If you allow Fulani to be president again, you are in soup. Of course, because Atiku himself is not even happy with Ortom. Now, it is the turn of a Sanusi Lamido. This is really unfortunate in this kind of country. Okay, oh, everybody just living their life like that. Anything you see at the end of the day, you carry. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this